7-mile bee corridor coming to London to boost declining population. The pathway for bees will be formed of 22 meadows sown through parks and green spaces in the northwest of the capital.
Here's a summary of the article.
A 7-mile bee corridor of vibrant wildflowers is being planted to encourage the insects' population in London. The pathway for bees will be formed of 22 meadows sown through parks and green spaces in the northwest of the capital. The flowers will not only benefit bees but can also support other insects as well as species such as butterflies, dragonflies and moths. Councillor Krupa Sheth, who is Brent Council's lead member for environment, said, "Bees and other insects are so important for pollinating the crops that provide the food that we eat. We must do all we can to help them to thrive." The parks team curated the mix of wildflowers with bees and other insects in mind, choosing varieties that would attract these pollinators. Worldwide bee numbers have been on the decline in recent years and scientists blame a range of factors. Bees are critical pollinators and food making up about a third of the human diet is from plants that are pollinated by insects.
This post received a score of 20,559, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Delicious, finally some good fucking environmental news.
Delicious in the sense of true honey instead of honey-flavored spread. Edit, meat is delicious.
Honey over cherry for sure.
Fuck Don Cherry, wait. What sub am I in? Honey FTMFW.
What do you have against Don Cherry? No Cherry, no quartet. Different trajectory.
He could be talking about the loud senile hockey man. They should have said they were making a beeline for a better future.
B plus effort.
I don't believe it.
Buzz off.
These puns really sting.
Potted plants on apartment verandas and small water bowls can play a huge part in creating habitat networks also. Remember, you can contribute to biodiversity conservation even with a small area.
I'm not a gardener and have never been interested in plants. But with all the recent reports on declining bee populations, I want to do my part and have some plants out on my balcony this summer, and have been reading up on what I need. It's still too cold to put out plants yet, but in a couple of weeks, it should be perfect. I just hope my plants survive my care, lol.
Best bet is to plant what's native in your area. It helps for those who are less green-thumbed like myself because the plants pretty much care for themselves.
I'm not certain I could keep even that alive.
7 miles is 6,619.701 Tom Cruises.
Allegedly.
We'll snipe Selly.
Dirty fucking dangles, boys.
I think we should make a giant network of mechanical bees to help spread pollen. That's a foolproof plan, right?
First thing that popped into my head too.
The idea is so catchy, I just can't get it out of my mind.
Bee Road would have been funnier.
Took me a good 4 times saying it in my head, then I said it out loud and it clicked.
Help. As in A B class road. B28 etc. Is this a British thing? I don't understand.
So in the UK we classify our roads by A, B and M. I'm not really knowledgeable other than I know B tends to be your less travelled routes, the country lanes etc., A for single, dual carriageways which are common as a bypass around towns, and then your Ms for motorways which are up to 4 lanes, the main arteries through the nation. I admit it took me a while to get the joke too.
Great. This means farmers can carry on using pesticides which kill all the bees. We've got this one sorted, humans. Thumbs aloft.
Already told my dad to stop using weed killer too. At first he didn't to do it, then I showed him the numbers and reports. Now he's not using it.
Nice one. If only more people were as open-minded.
I'm trying to change the minds of as many people as I can. Or at the very least not be a contributor.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.